for this particular technique. However, if we did not come from that scenario and we just got mount, right? Anything of worth that he's gonna do is generally gonna be done from his side. And that's not even just when he's, in the bottom side mount, but also bottom side. He's always gonna wanna get to his side, okay? So as he does that, rest a little bit, do it one more time. So as he does that, I'm gonna allow that to happen and orient myself in technical mount. All right, I loosen up just enough to allow that to happen, and then I bear my weight back down. So my shin, my knee, that post is not gonna change. Okay, I'm gonna keep that there. This leg is gonna come into a post and sit snugly against his hips. I'm gonna bear down with my chest, bear down with my hips, okay? I'm gonna be under his head, and I typically, so I don't, if I come over his arm, he's ready for a fight. He's gonna be fighting me pretty heavy. So I'm gonna stick to where my arm can kind of avoid his natural reach here. So I'm gonna be under his elbow and grab a portion of his lapel here, the top lapel, always. Okay, so I'm gonna press it down, and all that is a feeding mechanism. I can use the heel of my hand here to kind of pry up, and then I wanna lead with my thumb, okay? Now this doesn't have to be wickedly, tight and zipped up. I actually prefer it to be a little loose. Okay, have a tiny bit of space between his neck and my thumb. Okay, you can go tight and that'll work just fine, but this move, it's all about mobility. And you'll see what I mean in a second. So I'm gonna grab with a full fist if I can. I've done it to where, sometimes all I can get is these two fingers together. And that truly will work with the mechanics of this technique. So I'm gonna grab all my fingers if I can manage. From here, I'm gonna let my weight up and bring my shin flush against his back, okay? So it's parallel with his back, completely in place. I'm gonna grab his material on his pants, okay? All right, I like to bring that to me. I'm gonna fall back, and I'm gonna, as this space opens up, I'm kicking this leg through. It's not imperative that I get that arm taken, but it definitely helps, okay? The biggest point of performance here is keeping my elbow flexed inward, okay? If I let it go straight or let it go out, he's digging that head under, and the choke is rendered moot, okay? So I'm here, staying flexed, or, bent a little bit just behind his head, so make sure you're paying attention to that. Let your legs dangle pretty openly. You don't have to lock up. Again, you can, but this is what I say the angle is the submission. So I really don't have to go and do all this work and waste my grip if it doesn't work, and pull, 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 pull. I'm here, and I'm pulling myself on an angle, okay? If I can manage to get here, that's great too, okay? So kind of let your body turn with the choke, all right? Again, you don't have to wrench it or anything like that. Okay, so one more time from the beginning. I know there's a lot of explanation, but let's just do it from the mount right now. Hopefully you guys, you've done the first one enough to know how to get there if you wanted to do that version. So he turns up, I allow it, okay? Turn the technical mount, I bring my weight back down, okay? Under his head, reach under his elbow, press down, feed it to the thumb. Again, I don't have to be wickedly tight, this will suffice, right at his chin. Bring the shin flush to his back, grab the pant leg, fall back. As I open up this space, I kick the leg through. If you can manage to get over the shoulder, that's great. Stay behind the head. The angle is the choke. Okay? Not a lot of grip wear out with this technique if you utilize it correctly. If you get on the chin, you can still manage it. That'll just tire your grip out a little more. Does this make sense, everybody?
Sure.
All right, let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1.